Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday the 20th of May 2015. And starting off with yesterday's recorded 5-minute chart, we can see the market opening there and moving down slightly, about a 50-point range in the pre-market session, and a new all-time high made as well, which you'll see in just a moment. So price is driving through the 18,300 level. We've got a sell PTI there. Of course, the market is a buyer's market that I've been going on about for weeks. So generally, if you get the market being marked down in the opening part of the session, then you can expect the market to find support. We see prices there giving a maximum of around 16 points on the PTI there, 17 now, as prices head towards the scalp. So what I'm doing is adjusting the chart to see where the next psychological level is, but the market is failing to move lower. 17 points the maximum, not going quite to the 20, but against the main trend of the market, which is to the upside as well. So if we just fast forward a bit, you'll see prices starting to find support. You can see the buying coming in there. Notice the volume just increased markedly. I'm just going to rewind this and show you again. Look how the volume's coming in now. And therefore we see some buying coming into the market. Now this should be the first clue that there is a problem in this market as far as selling off to the downside at this time, but we do have the resistance at the 18,300. So having had a maximum of 17 points on the trade, we're now hovering around the break even for this trade, and then prices start to move back to the upside. We see further buying coming into the market, and then the market banging its head against the 18,300 before coming back just to the entry price there and showing 4 points possibly available on the table. The market doesn't want to sell off. The volume is increasing as prices hold, so again it shows us the professionals are buying back the market back towards the 18,300, and then we see the market closing through it, where we have the buy PTI there. So prices move higher, the trade and through the entry price, and then the market goes into a bit of a sideways move, and now the 18,000 becomes a support, 18,300 that is. Prices giving a sell PTI. This is not filled, as you'll see as we go through the next few bars, and then we get another PTI as prices close back through the 18,300. Prices then move higher again, and we go into the quiet part of the session. I've just been and had a look at the news. I'll just flash back if I can. Just been through to have a look at the news, see what the figures were, and there you can see the building permits were up, and the housing starts were up as well. So this is giving the market the chance to move to the upside if it wants. So now we're in the quiet session, so I'm just going to wind through this. We get a potential buy there again with the triple X, but we're already long from the one around 15, about 15.30, this one here. So the market coming back, finding support again at that 300 level. Through the quiet part of the session we can see prices are sideways and then eventually driving up. We've got some selling pressure there as we head up to the 18,350. The 18,364 is the new all-time high that was made during the pre-market session, and this is an interesting thing that's happening at the moment as well, is that this market is actually making the all-time highs in the pre-market session, and then when the Dow officially opens, the market is extremely quiet, which is really odd, I have to say. Of course, it's a lot easier to go on to the all-time highs when there's no resistance in the market, which is nobody's selling into it, then you can just keep moving prices higher. So then we get, after hitting the 18,350, we've got a potential sell. We've had a move up of 50 points, and we see prices being filled there. It is counter to the trend, but we've had the market moving up. We've now got the chance of some profit taking coming into the market, and that's what we see as prices move down there. So there we see the sell signal, the triple X, actually going down to the 18,000 300 level, with a maximum of around 30 points on that trade. And then we've got another sell signal, which isn't a good idea to actually take once the market's already short. And you'll see price is trading sideways there, and then moving back to the upside, but this one is too late. Also, we're just before the close of trade there. So the market's not too bad, considering if you look at the whole picture. We only had around a 50-point range yesterday, which is incredibly quiet considering the market's making these all-time highs. Right, let's have a look at the daily chart, see how yesterday's activity looks in the bigger picture. So in the daily chart you can see the all-time high made yesterday. Price is showing some indecision, not driving higher or lower, just stuck in that mid-range. And again, the volume very, very poor indeed. And today's pre-market session, the overnight session, you can see is also sideways there as well. On the economic news front, big one tonight, FOMC minutes are out at 7 PM. It'll be very interesting to see what Yellen's got to say. Not that I'll listen to it, because the only thing you want to look at is the market's reaction, and then you can more or less gauge what she's actually said by the price action. So don't be in the market tonight at 7 PM just in case she talks about the prospects or changing her mind on bringing the decision on to increase interest rates forward, which is very unlikely. I can never see them increasing rates at any time soon, irrespective of what the mainstream media are actually saying at the moment. There's absolutely no chance of that happening at this time. And finally, in the implied volatility, Monday's session was 11.25. Let's just refresh for yesterday, 10.95, heading down into those lows. Now we're getting that sort of calm before the storm effect within the implied volatility, heading down to those lows. So 10.95 for yesterday's trading session there. Right, that's it from me for today. I will see you in tomorrow's edition of the Market Alert. Hopefully there'll be a bit more volatility before Yellen speaks at 7 PM that we can get a few points out of, and then see what happens after she speaks. That's it. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.